Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Tech Girl, and today I'm here with a video which is going to help to each and every person. Whether you are a student or a teacher or a person who is working in an office, this video is surely going to help you all. So let's start the video. So in this video I'll tell you about some of the shortcut keys of Microsoft Word. You will learn shortcut keys from A to Z and more. In this video, I will tell you the shortcut key and the use of that shortcut key too. The first one is Ctrl plus A. The use of this shortcut key is to select all the content which is present on your page. It means if you will press Ctrl plus A shortcut key, then all the content which is present on your file, on your page, that will be selected and you can perform any task on that. It means if you want to delete all the text, you can delete it very easily. If you want to apply any formatting, if you want to copy all the text, you can select all and then do the required formatting or task, whatever you want. Next is Ctrl plus B. It will bold your selected text, and for this, selection of text is very important. Firstly, you have to select this text and after that use the shortcut key Ctrl plus B, and to remove the bold effect you can press the same shortcut key. Ctrl plus C is used to copy the selected text or object. It means if any picture, any shape is there, you can copy that also. Ctrl plus D is used for two purposes. First one is formatting dialog box will be open if you will press Ctrl plus D, and you can select the font size, font style, you can select the formatting from that option, from that dialog box. And duplicate is used for the shapes or for any picture. If you want to make a duplicate, or if you want to have a duplicate of any picture, of any shape, so instead of using copy paste option, you just need to use Ctrl plus D. For that you need to select the picture or shape and then press Ctrl plus D. Ctrl plus E is used to align the text in center. Ctrl plus F is used to find any word or any phrase in your document. Suppose you have 10 pages and you want to find a name or a word, so you using find option, using the Ctrl plus F shortcut key, you can easily find that word or phrase. Ctrl plus G is used for go to. You can go to any specific page or any specific section using this shortcut key. Suppose you have 1000 page and you want to go to the page number 55, so using the Ctrl plus G option you can easily go there. Next is Ctrl plus H. It is used for replace. If you want to replace any word, you can use this shortcut key. And suppose you instead of using was, you have written is on so many places, so using the Ctrl plus H replace option, you can replace that word. Ctrl plus I is used to italicize the selected text. Ctrl plus J is used to justify the text. It's very important option when you are preparing a document for official use. Justify option is very useful. You have seen that left side is just when we type in any document, left side is sequentialized but the right side is not sequentialized. To make it in a sequential order and in a proper order, in a proper spacing, you can use a justify option. Ctrl plus K is used to link any other file with a different name. For example, you are a class teacher of class 10th and you have prepared a separate file of all students. So using the hyperlink, you can prepare a file and there you can type the name of all students, and with the name you can link the information file of the related student. Ctrl plus L is used for aligning the text left side. Normally it is the by default alignment, but suppose if we have done mistakenly right or center alignment, so we can use the shortcut key Ctrl plus L to align the text left side. Ctrl plus M is used to increase the indent. Sometimes it happens we need to give the paragraphic mode to our document, so you can use the increase indent Ctrl plus M shortcut key. Ctrl plus N is used to take a new file. Suppose you are preparing a file and you want a new file, so you can directly use the shortcut key Ctrl plus N. Next is Ctrl plus O. it is used to open an existing file. Existing means already saved file which you have already saved in your computer, in your device. So you can use Ctrl plus O command to open the existing file, means already saved file in your device. Ctrl plus P is used to print a file. If you want to take a printout of any file, then you can give the command using Ctrl plus P. Ctrl plus Q is used to decrease the indent, and if you want to decrease the indent, you can use Ctrl plus Q. Ctrl plus R is used to align the text right side. Next, Ctrl plus S, the well-known shortcut key to save a file. Ctrl plus T is used to create a hanging indent. Hanging indent is like when suppose you have a paragraph and you want that it should become in paragraphic mode from second line. The first line should not become the paragraphic mode. So you can use the Ctrl plus T option. So first line will remain in the same position and the second line will become in the paragraphic mode. Ctrl plus U to give the underline to the selected text. And for underline, selection of text is very, very important. If you will not select any of the area of the text, any of the area of the file, then Ctrl plus U command will not be working. Next is Ctrl plus V. If you have copied any text or any object, if you want to paste it, then you can use the shortcut key Ctrl plus V. Next is Ctrl plus W to close a file. Sometimes people get confused in exiting software means your software will be closed. You will exit from the screen of the software, but closing a file means your currently open file will be closed and the software will remain open. Next is Ctrl plus X, cut selected text. Means you can move the text from one place to another. Next is Ctrl plus Y, redo the last action. Next is Ctrl plus Z, undo the last action. Both of these, Ctrl plus Y and Ctrl plus Z, are vice versa. Both are opposite to each other. In Ctrl plus Z, we undo the last action. Suppose we have deleted some text mistakenly. So using Ctrl plus Z, that text will come again. It will not be deleted. So these options are vice versa, just opposite to each other. Now let's discuss some other shortcut keys which is very useful in Microsoft Word. Ctrl plus F2 is used for print preview. If you want how will my file look after the printout, then you can check the print preview using Ctrl plus F2. And to close the print preview screen, you can use the same shortcut. Next is Ctrl plus Shift plus S for saving as a file. If you want to save as a file, you can use the shortcut key Ctrl plus Shift plus S, and in some software F12 is working. And just remember one thing, F12 means function key. Don't press F12. You have to press the function key F12. And in save as, you can save your file with different name, with different file matter, and in different location. Next is Alt plus F4. It is used to exit from the software. Means if you want to close the software, you can use the Alt plus F4. And in F4 also, you have to press the function key F4. Don't press Alt plus F plus 4. Not 3 keys, you have to press 2 keys. Next is F7. It is used to check spelling and grammar. If any red line is there under your word, it means it is a spelling mistake. If red line is there, it means it is indicating there is a spelling mistake, and if green line is there, it shows that there is a grammatical mistake, and sometimes a blue wavy line is also there. It means there is a contextual mistakes. So to check your spelling and grammar, you can use the shortcut key F7 from function key. Next is Ctrl plus Shift plus greater than. It is used to grow or increase the font size. If you want to increase the font size, then you can use the shortcut key Ctrl plus Shift plus greater than. Next is Ctrl plus Shift plus less than to shrink or decrease the font size. If you want to decrease or shrink the font size, you can use the shortcut key. Remember one thing, the shortcut key is Ctrl plus greater than or Ctrl plus less than. But here, why are we using Shift key? Because greater than and less than is printed on the top of the key. Like in keyboard, on some keys there are 2 keys printed. One is upper side and another one is lower side. So if you want to press any upper side printed key, so you have to press the Shift key. That's why the shortcut key is Ctrl plus Shift plus greater than. Otherwise in software you can see control plus greater than is there. So next one is, the next is control plus shift plus L. It is used for bullets and numbering. If you want an unordered list, so you can use the shortcut key control plus shift plus L. The by default bullet will be there. Next is control plus is equal to for the subscript. Subscript, like if you are going to type a equation like H2O, if you want to type, so to make the subscript below the line, to make the 2 below the line, you need to apply this option subscript. Next is superscript. It is just the opposite of subscript. Control plus shift plus plus is the shortcut key for superscript. And superscript, like if you want to give the square like x square, so for that square you need to apply the superscript option. Next is control plus shift plus star. This is used for the show and hide paragraphic mark. Sometimes it happens that paragraphic marks are there, they are visible on your page, so if you want to hide them, you can use a shortcut key. Next one is control plus enter. It is used for the new page. It means if you are working on a document and you want a new page, so you can use the control plus enter key. Last one is F1. If you want to take any help from the Microsoft Word, you can use the shortcut key F1. Remember, F1 is also from the function key. So hope you have enjoyed the video and hope you have understood, and thanks for watching my video. If you like the video, then press the thumbs up icon and share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.